Hey everybody, JC here with another T&I toy review. And today's review is in association with JediInsider.com, your #1 news source for everything Star Wars. And for today's review, I've got my Kylo Ren mask on, and we're going to take a look at the new Star Wars FX Black Series Kylo Ren lightsaber from Hasbro. Now this thing comes in this pretty big box. This box is about 44 inches in length. Now, I ordered mine off of Amazon.com, and so it actually shipped in this box. So you'll notice that there's this big shipping label on the front of mine, and that's because, again, I ordered it online, and they actually just shipped it in this box. If you find it in the stores, you're probably not going to have that problem. But on the front, you've got basically the Kylo Ren character, all black, a blackened in image of the Kylo Ren character, and then you've got a look at the actual lightsaber. And then on the back, we again have a look at the lightsaber, shows the little display stand that it comes with, lists the features in multiple languages, electronic sounds, the light up blade, etc. And then it tells us over here that it's this is number 4 in the series. So just like with the action figures, they've numbered these. They've released a number of FX lightsabers, including one for like Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker, I believe. I forget what the others are. But this is the only one that's been released from The Force Awakens, at least so far. Okay, so let's get this open and take a look at what's inside. Okay, so first of all, I'll just point out that this does come with an instruction sheet. So it basically tells you how to insert the batteries, which are not included. It requires 4 AA batteries. And then it also tells you how to set up the display stand. So the display stand is just a clear piece of plastic. It's not very intricate. But if you do have a shelf long enough for this to display the lightsaber, then they've provided this. And basically how it works, here's the actual lightsaber. And basically how it works is you just take this, there's a hole on the end of the stand, and you just stick the blade through the hole. And then basically the weight is supported by this piece of plastic. So you just set it on the stand, and it'll, the sword will be displayed long ways like this on your shelf. So you need a pretty long shelf if you want to do that, but if you do have a shelf like that, then it's kind of cool that they included this. So this lightsaber measures about 43 inches in length. So it seems like it's pretty realistic to what we see in the movie, and it's a very hefty piece. This hilt is made with metal, so it's definitely got some weight to it, which is cool. It seems to be well constructed and everything. However, like if you're getting this for cosplay and you're going to be carrying this around all day at a convention, then I could see this maybe getting a little heavy. But so just be wary of that. Nice detailing on the hilt. You've got some like faded metal washwork on it. You've got some silver highlights, metallic silver for the blade. I haven't seen a good close-up image of the blade in the actual movie, so I'm assuming that this is pretty accurate to what we see in the movie. Now, looking at this thing, it kind of strikes me, I've kind of stayed away from the spoilers, so I don't know a lot of details about Kylo Ren. I don't even know if he's a true Sith or not. He almost strikes me as maybe he's a Sith wannabe or something. Somebody who can kind of sense the Force, but not an actual Sith type deal. I might be wrong, and like I said, I've tried to stay away from spoilers, so don't spoil it for me if you know more. But just looking at this prop, that's how it kind of strikes me. So you've got this wire that's just on the outside of the hilt. Now this isn't. I don't think this is actually a real wire. It doesn't have anything to do with the electronics. I think this is part of how it appears in the movie, so they've included that. And it is an actual, it feels like an actual real piece of wire. But again, that's why it just kind of gives me that feel, a wire sticking on the outside of the hilt. Seems like, maybe somebody who did a custom job, not really knowing what they were doing, put this thing together. So, but overall, just some really nice detailing. Now, I will say on the blade itself, the blade is very clean, just like with all the FX lightsabers that Hasbro's done. And so it looks very similar to that. I would have liked maybe not if it was so clean looking. If you look at, like, say, the 6-inch lightsaber that comes with the Black Series Kylo Ren figure, you'll notice there's some, like, sculpting for some, like, crackling up the blade and everything. And if you look at, like, actual images from the movie, it's not just a clean blade. You know, it almost looks like electricity is crackling off of the blade and on the sides even. And so it would have been nice if they maybe added some of that detail like they did with the 6-inch version of the lightsaber, if they had added some of that onto this instead of just making it the traditional kind of smooth piece of glass that we normally see with these FX lightsabers. I don't know how feasible that is, so you know, that might have something to do with it. But if they could do something like that, I think that would have been cooler, since definitely it looks like this isn't just a normal lightsaber blade, which again kind of gives me that, you know, maybe this is a custom job and everything. So basically, first of all, when you get it, as I said, batteries are not included, so you have to put the batteries in, and that's very simple. All you do is you just unscrew the back here, and the back even is just it's metal. And then there's this little magazine thing that you just pull out, and you just put the batteries in. You can see there's the 4 AA batteries that I've put in. So you just put the batteries in, and it tells you which direction to put the batteries. And then you just stick this back in. And there's a little yellow arrow, but basically you just kind of want to turn it until it goes all the way in. And then once you have it in, you just screw the cap back on the end of it. Once you screw it on, then you're ready to go. So I'm going to turn the light off here, so you're not going to be able to see me very well, but I want you to be able to see the blade when I light it up. So now there's a little yellow sticker here, which I've turned the light off, so I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there is take my word for it, there's a little yellow sticker here which tells you where the switch is to turn it on, and you just push the switch up to flip it on, and it'll light up here. So the best angle. And the main blade lights up first, and then the side pieces light up. Again, assume that's how it does in the movie. And it kind of pops. So you get the normal kind of igniting noise, but then you get the popping noise for the 2 on the side, which is pretty cool. Now I will say that, you know, you get the authentic sounds from the movie of the lightsaber, but it really doesn't sound quite like a normal lightsaber. It sounds a little, I guess the best way to describe it is a deeper growl. I don't know if this thing is more powerful than a normal lightsaber or what. But so here's Darth Vader's FX lightsaber, and I'm going to ignite it. And you can hear, you know, just the difference in sound between this lightsaber and this one. So again, that's why I kind of get that feeling that, you know, a custom job of some kind. And again, this thing may be more powerful than a regular lightsaber. It almost sounds like it's got more power energy to it, crackling in it and everything. So, you know, I guess we'll see when the movie comes out. But just like with the regular FX lightsabers that Hasbro's done, you know, you can hit the blades against one another, and it's very sturdy. You don't have to really worry too much about the blade breaking or anything. It's not glass. It's actually some kind of plastic, transparent plastic, and it makes, you know, the clashing sound when you hit it against something, and when you wave it around, it makes, you know, the crackling noises and stuff. So, you know, I don't know what it is, but the Sith always get the cool, unique lightsabers. Jedi's, you know, are boring. They just get the, you know, traditional blue and green lightsabers. Well, except for Mace Windu, who got the purple for some reason. But, you know, Sith get all these unique lightsabers. You know, Darth Maul had the double-bladed lightsaber that comes apart. You know, the Inquisitor in Rebels has the spinning double-bladed lightsaber. And so now we get this one with the little side blades. Now, I gotta be honest with you, it looks cool. Cool effect, especially in the movie and stuff. I don't know how practical in real life it would be. It would almost seem like you would end up hitting yourself, hitting your wrist or something with these little side blades. So I don't know you know, it doesn't seem very practical to me, other than just it looks cool. You know, maybe we'll see in the movie there is some practical purpose for these side blades, but I don't know. What do you think? And then when you turn it off, you know, it shuts down just like the other FX lightsabers traditionally do.
This thing costs about between 100. I've seen it run between about 180 and $200 for regular retail prices, in that range. Now, you know, some places that have gotten a hold of these are selling them for more. I've seen them go up to $400, but I definitely would not recommend paying that much. At the most, like I said, I'd pay $200. I got mine. I got lucky. I saw it on it popped up on Amazon, actual Amazon, not one of the side sellers, but actual Amazon. I picked it up for, I think it was $184 plus free shipping. This is also, you should be able to find this at places like Walmart and Target. Of course, not my Walmart or Target because they don't have anything, but I believe some Walmarts and Targets have started to carry these, and I suspect that you'll start seeing this in stores in larger numbers once we get closer to Christmas. So again, I would not pay. Even though you're going to probably see, especially if you go on Amazon and stuff, you're going to see sellers trying to sell it probably for $300 or $400. But the most I'd probably pay is $200. Target, I think it has it listed on their website for $200, even though it is currently listed out of stock. You can pre-order this at Big Bad Toy Store if you want. It's got an October release date, I believe. Hopefully, you know, if you're into dressing up for Halloween, you know, this would be a nice thing to have for Halloween. I think I'm definitely going to scare the trick-or-treaters with this thing this year. So, but, you know, as it is, like I said, you can start looking on shelves now for it. So that's my review. I hope you liked it. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think. If you're so inclined, please like the video. And until next time, I'll catch you later.
There's been an awakening.